Daniel, we told you never to speak about that. Get back in your hole, Daniel, and give me your holes. Sorry, we shouldn't joke about this. We really should. Listen, our set was not like that. Oh, so y'all were in on it. Oh, God.
Ned's Declassified stars need a reality check. They are so happy to boast about their on-set environment with Nickelodeon, claiming that Dan never did anything wrong to them, and they didn't have to worry about their holes being harmed by creepy men. Yep, I am quoting them, their holes, like Drake Bell and other former child actors had to endure. These people are sick for making fun of Drake and other survivors, so let's get into it. If you aren't subscribed to the Let's Get Into It podcast, then you're only getting half the tea. For longer videos, deep dives, and of course, more of me, subscribe to the Let's Get Into It podcast listed in the description below. Now, I don't know what's going on here with the cast of Ned's Declassified, but there's a feud brewing that I did not see coming. These people are making a mockery of the terrible stories that have been revealed in the new documentary Quiet on Set, which includes Drake Bell revealing that he was harmed multiple times as like a 15-year-old. It's really graphic. I can't imagine mocking anyone. This report writes that these kind of crimes are not a joke or laughing matter. Unfortunately, not everyone understands this, like the cast of Ned's Declassified's School Survival Guide. Okay, a mouthful. Who decided to mock the abuse cases at Nickelodeon and ended up being confronted by Drake Bell. Now, Devon Werkheiser and Lindsay Shaw and others who used to work on their old Nickelodeon show were recording a TikTok live on Monday. This as the second half of the Quiet on Set documentary aired, which had Drake's story in it, along with Alexa Nicholas. One of the jabs that Devon and his co-stars dropped while discussing the documentary included him impersonating a tyrant, probably Dan Schneider, and saying, "Give me your holes." In a live TikTok video, Devon, Lindsay, and another cast member, Daniel, joked about these allegations at Nickelodeon and claimed that such things did not happen on their set. Quote, "Daniel, we never told you about that. Go back to your hole, Daniel. Give me your holes," said Devon. This just makes me sick. Like, oh my gosh, I don't believe in canceling, but like, this is giving cancel. Like, really? Who is this guy? What has gotten into him? He adds, "I'm sorry. Please apologize. We shouldn't joke about this. We really shouldn't. Our set wasn't like that. No, it's effing horrible. What Drake Bell said, that's insane to hear. It's really messed up that it never came to light." Okay, I agree with this part. Here's a clip of some of that mess that was happening on their TikTok live.
Daniel, I told you. Daniel, we told you never to speak about that. Get back in your hole, Daniel, and give me your holes. Sorry, we shouldn't joke about this. We really shouldn't.
This is awful. Why are we doing this?
Because this is about us. Listen, our set was not like that. And no, it's fucking awful. The Drake Bell shit is that's crazy to hear. That is fucked, man. And that never came out, which is really wild. Really wild.
Until he was talking about it.
Oh, so y'all were in on it. Oh, God.
Damn.
Wow. I'm not talking about this anymore. Not talking about this anymore.
No.
Guys, we can't joke like this. Jesus. Guys, we're sometimes humor helps us move through things, you know?
100%.
It is so hard to watch. He is not funny, and you could tell in the moment that he realizes that he's crossing a line, but he's just going with it and trying to make up for it. But he just showed his true colors. This person wrote on Twitter, "Joking about people being harmed is disgusting. Shame on them. All I can say is that this lady has a point, and her sign says, if a dog can be put to sleep for attacking children, then so should all, criminals that go after children." Oof, that's a lot. Yeah, sure. I mean, okay, yeah. One person commented, "This is weird AF. Why are they laughing about it?" Another person writes, "Joking about SA victims speaking up is genuinely irritating." They also wrote, "Why are they so low key being insensitive towards this issue?" Another person added, "Yes, laughing and making jokes about young women being sexually harassed on set. Probably not a good idea." This person wrote, "This is not funny at all. Like, all have some shame for your fellow co-stars because it could have so easily been you too. This person added, this is some real jobless behavior. So it's understandable that the Ned's co-star camp is getting trashed right now. Frankly, what Drake and other co-stars revealed on the documentary is so extremely serious, not to mention downright disturbing. I mean, we heard about Brian Peck. We've talked about Brian Peck on his channel for now 3 years. So we know Brian Peck and what he's capable of, and I can't imagine this Devon guy feeling good about himself. This person wrote on Twitter, Dan Schneider is going to hell for what this documentary has said.
The leotards. I mean, I was just a growing boy trying to, fit into my body, and it was just out there for everyone to kind of look at and judge me, or, I just felt very exposed. I'm in a superhero costume, which is just tights and underwear. What was different about this, they gave me a prosthetic nose, like an enlarged nose, and they put this same nose on the costume.
I can't fit nose. What are your special powers?
You can't help but notice that it looks like on my shoulders.
I was actually with Leon whenever we were watching the first 2 parts, and I asked him, do you remember filming this? And he told me that he remembered this moment vividly. And now there are tons of little sketches and little gags that are coming about, and it's not making Dan or Nickelodeon look good, but Ned's Declassifieds over here are just sitting pretty. This person shared on Twitter that they logged back onto TikTok 40 minutes later, and they still found the Ned's Declassified people talking about Dan Schneider. Here's a clip of them going on and on.
A guy named Scott Fellows who knew that we were children and wanted to create an environment.
Did Dan Schneider have any kids?
I don't think so.
There's the problem.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he has a wife and kids.
Oh.
I'll do the jackass. I shut it off. I'm done. I give up. Oh, it's not nice.
Well, you can tell by the way we choose our words. We got something to say.
Hey,
no time to break.
These people clearly don't even know Dan because I know Dan has a wife and her stage name is Hungry Girl. If you've not seen that video, definitely go and check that out. This person wrote, they have spoken heaps in other videos about how creepy Dan was and how much they could tell that all those sets were bad and different. This is dark humor, but they're not questioning, doubting, or calling out victims. They keep saying it was terrible what happened. I don't get it. Is anyone else picking up what's happening in this clip? They seem to imply that Dan has had children before awkwardly playing dumb about it. There's probably legal troubles with talking about the truth if Dan did it with a child actor back then, as people have theorized for years, aka that would be Amanda Bynes. This person added, she thinks the problem is that he didn't have kids. Are you kidding me? Which is ridiculous on her end. And I'm glad that Drake Bell is speaking out against this cast because what they are doing is incredibly insensitive. Someone needs to check them. Drake wrote on Twitter, Ned's declassless. This is wild. Laugh it up, you guys. Laugh it up. Give me your holes. Really? That is actually so disturbing. Like knowing what Drake had gone through and how this guy did do things to, I mean, for lack of better words, did those things to his holes. Like, why would you make fun of that? Like, who these people, like, I know they have a podcast. We'll never talk about it again on this channel. Like, never. No support. Not that it would be interesting anyways.
I was sleeping on the couch where I would usually sleep, and I just opened my eyes. I woke up and he was I froze and was in complete shock and had no idea what to do or how to react.
So really, that guy felt inclined after watching that moment to make fun of a child's holes being... yeah. Seek help. Former Nickelodeon star apologizes to Drake Bell after joking about quiet on set docuseries. I like how Devon's not even listed because Drake Bell is more relevant than Devon. Like, they're both former Nickelodeon stars, but like Devon is the former Nickelodeon star in the headline. Devon wrote, I was being an idiot today. No way around it. I feel horrible that my dumb, clearly was even speaking about this without seeing it. I watched Quiet on Set tonight and I'm horrified by the gravity of what Drake and others shared. Truly heartbroken over what my fellow actors went through. I can't believe they weren't protected. I'm sorry for compounding any hurt. Yeah, go away for a little bit. Yeah, just go away for a little bit. That'd be good. Because I just feel like that's just like, ugh, like icky. Like maybe take a few weeks off the podcast. Just like not a vibe. Like clearly being an idiot. In a time that is so sensitive, it's important for us to support those who are being vulnerable. Not everyone's perfect. There are cycles involved here. There are wrong people. There are evil people. There are people who want to do better. There's a lot of, complexity in this situation. And to make jokes about someone, revealing the deepest, darkest demons in their life is just, in my opinion, unacceptable. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.